Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that many of us can relate to, especially after the last few years: the psychology of people who absolutely adore staying at home. You know who I'm talking about, the ones whose ideal Friday night involves sweatpants, a good book, or a binge-worthy show, and absolutely no plans involving other humans. If that sounds like you or someone you know, then stick around, because we're about to unpack why the cozy confines of home are some people's ultimate happy place. Think about it. We live in a world that constantly tells us to go out, explore, socialize, network, and do things. You only live once, they shout. Seize the day. But for a significant portion of the population, the ultimate seizing the day involves seizing the remote, a fluffy blanket, and perhaps a perfectly crafted cup of tea. Why do some of us feel a genuine sense of dread at the thought of a crowded party, while others practically sprint towards the nearest social gathering? It's not just about being introverted or extroverted, though that's certainly a piece of the puzzle. There's a whole intricate dance of psychological factors at play. Let's start with comfort. It seems obvious, right? Home is comfortable, but it's more than just a comfy couch. It's psychological comfort. Our homes are our sanctuaries, our fortresses of solitude. They are spaces where we have complete control. We choose the lighting, the temperature, the music or lack thereof, and most importantly, the company, or delightful lack of it. Imagine you've had a long, draining day at work, navigating endless meetings, traffic, and general human interaction. The thought of then putting on social armor and going out again can feel utterly exhausting. Home, on the other hand, offers a chance to shed all that. It's where we can truly be ourselves without judgment, without performance. It's the ultimate permission slip to just be. This leads us to the concept of restoration. Our brains and bodies need downtime to recover from the demands of the external world. For some, true restoration happens in quiet, predictable environments. Think of it like recharging a phone battery. If you keep using it while it's charging, it takes longer and doesn't get a full charge. Similarly, if you're constantly stimulated, even if it's fun stimulation, you might not be getting the deep restorative rest you need. Home provides that optimal charging station. It's a place where we can process our thoughts, decompress, and simply exist without the constant input overload that modern life throws at us. Now, let's talk about control, because it's a big one. Outside our homes, we have limited control. We can't control the weather, other people's moods, traffic jams, or the sudden urge of our friend to try that new obscure fusion restaurant, even though we just want pizza. Inside our homes, we are the benevolent dictators of our domain. We decide what to eat, when to eat it, what to watch, when to sleep, and even whether to wear pants. Let's be honest, for many homebodies, no pants is a core tenet of the stay-at-home philosophy. This sense of autonomy is incredibly satisfying and can reduce stress significantly. For individuals who might feel a lack of control in other areas of their lives, their home becomes a powerful haven where they call all the shots. Another fascinating aspect is what psychologists call introverted preference for low stimulation. While extroverts thrive on external stimulation, busy environments, lots of people, new experiences, introverts can actually become overwhelmed by too much of it. Their brains process information differently, leading to them feeling drained rather than energized by high stimulation environments. So, for an introvert, a quiet evening at home isn't boring, it's genuinely stimulating in a gentle, enjoyable way. They can dive deep into a hobby, get lost in a book, or have a meaningful conversation with a close family member without the noise and chaos of the outside world. It's like preferring a peaceful acoustic concert over a head-banging rock show. Both are music, but the experience is vastly different. Then there's the element of creativity and productivity. For many homebodies, their dwelling isn't just a place to relax, it's a hub of activity. Freed from the distractions and demands of external social obligations, they can channel their energy into creative pursuits, personal projects, or even deep work. Think of writers, artists, coders, or even just people who love to bake or garden. Their best work often happens in the undisturbed solitude of their own space. The home becomes a workshop, a studio, a laboratory of their own making. It's not about being antisocial, it's about optimizing their environment for what they want to achieve. Sorry, can't make it to brunch. I'm currently inventing a new type of sourdough starter that can also do my taxes. Okay, maybe not the last part, but you get the idea. Let's also acknowledge the sheer joy of simple pleasures that are amplified at home. The smell of freshly brewed coffee in your own kitchen, the feeling of soft socks on a chilly evening, the quiet hum of the dishwasher. These are small, everyday moments that can be incredibly grounding and satisfying. When you're constantly on the go, you might miss these subtle sensory delights. At home, you're present for them, allowing them to truly sink in and contribute to your overall well-being. It's like finding $1 on the street versus finding a dollar bill in your own couch cushions. Both are $1, but one feels like a small victory unique to your personal space. Now, I hear some of you thinking, but what about FOMO, the fear of missing out? For some homebodies, FOMO is less about missing out on events and more about missing out on their precious alone time. The thought of sacrificing a quiet evening for a noisy, potentially draining social engagement can trigger FOBLO, fear of better lounging opportunities. Oh, my friends are at that cool new bar? Good for them. I'm currently having a profound spiritual experience with my cat and a documentary about ancient civilizations. Priorities, people. It's also crucial to distinguish between loving home and social anxiety or depression. While some people might stay home due to these challenges, for true homebodies, the preference for home is a positive, chosen lifestyle. It's not avoidance, it's embrace. They genuinely enjoy their own company and the environment they've curated. They might still have fulfilling friendships and relationships, but those interactions often happen on their terms, maybe in smaller, more intimate settings, or even virtually. So, if you're a homebody, know that you're in good company. There's a rich psychological landscape behind that desire for coziness, control, and calm. It's about creating a space where you can genuinely thrive, recharge, and be your authentic self. It's about understanding your own energy needs and honoring them. And for those of you who just can't fathom spending that much time indoors, hopefully this gives you a little peek into the beautiful, introverted, and utterly content world of the homebody. They're not antisocial, they're just highly selective on their social energy expenditure. What are your favorite things about staying at home? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into the homebody psyche, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Or, I'll be here, at home, probably in sweatpants.